All right, we got the Google teases August 3rd launch for long-awaited Pixel 4a. It's almost here for real this time, according to The Verge. Well,
finally.
I freaking better hope so. It's been rumored for a while there. May? Yeah, that's a good while.
That May price. No, I mean that May date. Yeah, no. Come on.
Yeah, not even. So we got August 3rd here, which finally the Pixel 4a is coming out. Obviously, someone might say, guys, can you just stop talking about the Pixel series for this moment? Pixel fanboys, all that good stuff. But at the same time, the 3A for Google was probably, I'm not looking up stats here real quick, but probably the best-selling Pixel phone that they've had.
Oh yeah, it was a great budget phone.
Yeah, lasted battery life was actually good, which is kind of unheard of in a Pixel device. Typically, I feel like it's decent, but the 3A was able to get some good battery life. So obviously that's why people were so stoked for this 4A before all this stuff happened. But
I'm pretty sure the 3A XL had a 3700 milliamp battery, which is really good for a Pixel device.
Yeah, so it had a really good device, and then because of the lower CPU in it and all that stuff, it allowed it to last the whole day and then some. But yeah, we're finally getting the 4A. We've seen all the leaks. We've seen all the rumors. We've even done previous videos on all that good stuff if you want to check that out. But again, this begs the question, is it, a little too late at this point?
They're going to be going up against the iPhone SE, and they didn't have that last year to, have to fight up against. But the price point is really good. The price point is $50 cheaper than the 3A came out at, I believe.
Yeah, so rumored to be $349, which is about $50 cheaper than that iPhone SE. So,
and it's also gonna have 6 gigabytes of RAM, where the 3A only had 4. So they are doing some good upgrades to this phone.
Yeah, so that'll be nice. Granted, unfortunately, 64 gigabytes of storage, which isn't bad for a decent user. But if you're trying to download everything, videos, TV shows, music, then that adds up pretty quick. Yeah, and unfortunately they don't say anything about an XL version, so I'm just guessing that it's just going to be the regular 4A.
Yeah, probably. I was reading another article earlier, and they had no mention of a 4A XL.
Yeah, which kind of sucks in terms of, again, like you said, that battery life. But
they did mention a 128 gigabyte version, though, so
okay,
we will see. Good. We will see.
That's good. So I got to ask the audience, anyone watching this, is it too late for you? Are you still thinking about a 4A, anything like that? What would make you buy one at this point comparative to the OnePlus Nord? Granted, it's really not in America, so I guess that one doesn't count. The iPhone SE, for example, a buddy of mine, he went to Verizon. I guess they're doing a promotion where if you start a new phone or a new line or something like that with them, you can get the iPhone SE, like the 128 gig version for $250.
Oh, that's a good deal.
Yeah, how do you?
Yeah, that's a really good deal.
Your wallet's got to be burning at that point. So, let us know what you guys think. What you would do in terms of the 4A. Are you gonna buy it? You gonna not buy it? Obviously, too, you got to think. This is the 4A. This is Google's cheap version. Where's the Pixel? Where's the Pixel 5 lining up with this? I kind of think that they switch the order and go 4A now in October around that time, and the 5 in the spring lineup. Because I think two phones like that back to back you're just killing the 4A at that point.
Yeah, you definitely are, because everybody's going to see the 4A release and be like, I might as well wait for the 5.
Yeah, and then again, if you're not even a Pixel fan at this point, then you always got other stuff like Samsung to consider, which they're going to have their event next week. What do we got? August 5th?
Yep, August 5th.
So.
Which I thought was kind of funny, though, because the said release for this is August 3rd, undercutting Samsung by 2 days on their big announcement. So,
yeah. I don't know. So hopefully they can keep that market in a sense for those couple of days to make people think about it. But again, at this point, I was already willing to buy it, May. I was like, oh, okay, that gets pushed out. It's July. I'll still think about it. But after that, no. Sorry, it's a little too late for me. But
yeah. I would consider it if I really needed a phone, but at this point, if I'm gonna get a different phone other than my 4, it would be a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Samsung though, they got like these bean looking air, buds. I guess I don't even know. They're just kidney bean shaped, and it's just funny looking.
They're going to be the first Galaxy Buds that offer noise cancellation, though.
Okay, so better seal and all that stuff. I'm just
active noise cancellation. I'm trying to find that right now.
Which is I'm always curious, and there's probably something out there if someone tells me in the comments or anything like that if I look it up myself. So we've had hearing aids for quite a few years, for a while, all that good stuff. I don't know, why can't they make something like that in terms of for music?
Yeah,
for example, is there hearing aids that have Bluetooth?
I would assume so.
I would think so too at this point.
Yeah.
But
everything
also at the
has
same
Bluetooth
time,
now.
Yeah, at the same time, it's like that's kind of what besides the noise cancellation, that'd be the hardest part, because obviously you want to hear everything else. But if that's a feature, then I would almost just stick with those, unless you want to drown out the world. But
yeah.
Let's see. Battery life for those guys got about 4.5 to 7.5 hours on a single charge. That's pretty damn good. Obviously, depending on how loud you listen to it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got?
The price, though. The price is really good for a pair of active noise cancellation headphones.
Yeah.
Like, these are priced to be competitive. Very competitive.
Dang. Yeah, because what are the pixels are... Are they 140?
$69.99.
Okay, so about the same. So
those do not have active noise cancellation, though. I don't.
No,
think.
They have a good seal on them, which kind of.
Yes.
But they can't claim that they're noise canceling. So, dang, 170. That's that's what the same price I think as AirPods, like just the normal ones. Because obviously it's comparing it to the AirPod Pros, which are $250, but obviously an Apple user is not going to go ahead and pick these up. If you do, then props to you. But
I mean, they're a good price for all the features you get.
170. That's damn good. But and then moving on along, we got the Watch 3. It looks like, so just a tweak to their other series of smartwatches, all that good stuff. Personally, I'm not a smartwatch user, just because. Again, it's a notification thing, and it's nice. I don't see the separation between a phone and a watch, though, me personally. So I don't really have one, just because I'm like, I'm just going to pull my phone out if I really care about it. So,
I'm personally a smartwatch user, though. I wear it every day.
Okay.
I dig the convenience of it, so I don't have to pull out my phone. Especially when I'm at work and my hands are all, like, dirty and all that. I don't have to touch my phone.
Does the voice thing work pretty well for you, then?
Are you talking about like voice commands on my watch?
When you go to text, like if you were not to touch it at all and hit the mic for it, would it work pretty well?
It works fairly well. My watch in specific still runs off a 2100. What is that? Snapdragon 2100, I believe.
Okay.
And so it doesn't have the processing power of this new watch that's going to be coming out, which I believe will have a 3100.
Okay.
But so it lags a little bit. But that really depends on the watch face, too.
And then, maybe from me at least, I don't know about you, we'll see. What would make you upgrade, I guess, to a new
My watch?
One? Yeah.
If Google dropped a Pixel watch?
Yeah, I was going to say, for sure, if Google dropped one with their Fitbit acquisition and all that stuff.
Yep. They're saying about 2021. We'll see, though.
Yeah, we'll see. So, that would be nice. Obviously, everything is held to, I feel like, the standard of the Apple Watch because it works so well in that environment.
Yeah. It's the king of wearables right now.
Yeah, for me, it's convenience. And like you said, Google's mics on the phones and that stuff, when you use that to text, works phenomenal. So if a watch ever got to that level, done deal. Like, that's completely fine. I'll leave the phone on the table or in my pocket at that point, kind of thing, and just rely on the watch. Another one would be battery life, obviously, but that should increase over time without compromise, in a sense.
Yeah, so. I believe with this Galaxy Watch, is that what they're calling it?
Galaxy Watch 3.
You're supposed to get 2 days worth of battery life.
Okay.
Yep, right here. 2-day battery life is a strong possibility here.
Okay. which is pretty good. That is really good for a watch.
8 gigabytes of onboard storage too.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. Does it have a price on this? I'm not seeing one off the top of my head.
I didn't see one.
I'm guessing the $350. I think that's what the previous ones came in at. So
yeah, probably.
Which is about right for a watch. But at that point, you're talking $350. Guess what else you could buy? A phone. So
you might as well just get a budget phone, a throwaway phone that you're not worried about touching with dirty hands or messing up.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And then we'll kind of just skim past this a little bit, but you got the Galaxy Tab S7 they're going to announce.
So
the Note
one
20.
thing real quick.
Yeah.
Samsung is, I commend them. They're one of the only companies still trying to make quality Android tablets. Yes.
Yeah.
And personally, I'm actually looking for a tablet that has LTE capability. So we'll see into this a little bit.
AMOLED panel. So yeah, they're the kings of making the screens. They put them in iPhones. So 120 hertz supposedly. Very nice. Latency is pretty low, which is good because I know people with the Apple Pencil or use that I've heard they love that thing. So
yep.
Well, all right. So maybe keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking out for it.
But
decent amount of RAM and all that. Anyway.
Yeah. Went over it in the previous video, the Note 20 series. If you're a fan of taking, notes, obviously, stylus, pen, and all that good stuff. Triple camera instead of the 4 on the we've got S20. So going back to 3, it looks like.
Maybe they just found out 4 was overkill.
I know, right? That zoom. I think. Is it on this guy? It might be on this one or their next S line, but I believe they're going to take that down from a 100 times zoom to a 50 times zoom, which is good because you want better quality images if you can, because at 100 times it just gets fuzzy and, what's the point?
Yeah, nobody's really... You're just saying you can do it at that point. Nobody's actually going to use it.
Yeah.
But the Galaxy Note, the larger model is supposed to have, 12 gigabytes of RAM?
Which is pretty good, but at this point, I feel like that's typical now for maybe a Samsung phone or anything like that. So
yeah, that's true.
Personally, I almost feel like the Note is kind of losing its touch.
That's still crazy, though. A phone has 12 gigabytes of RAM. That's more than most computers have.
Yeah, which kind of sucks that Samsung DeX, when you plug it into your computer or anything like that, kind of doesn't work as smooth as they probably want. Because like you said, it's probably better than some people's computers at this point. So
yeah,
and then just to skim over some more stuff, the Fold 2, which is awesome. That they're the ones pushing these folds in the screens.
I wonder if it's gonna have because I remember I believe it was the prior Fold had a thin layer of plastic over the screen, and it got scratched up real easily. So I wonder if they have modified that.
Ultra thin glass, but it's not really glass per se. Like you said, it's more of a plastic. So again, it is a high value item. So obviously you shouldn't be buying this personally, without knowing these risks of scratches. Just stuff like that.
Folding smartphones are a new thing all around. So we'll see further advancement as the years go on. I'm actually really excited to see how this progresses. I would love to have a folding smartphone. Yeah,
I was going to say, you got to let us know in the comments too. How would you like your phone to fold? So for me personally, I would like it the Galaxy Fold way.
Oh, you would like it this way?
I would like it to go into a tablet personally.
I think I would like the flip, but I would like a decent sized screen. So 6-inch screen I'd be happy with. Okay.
Yeah, for me, it'd be the 6-inch front, do that front, flat like a normal phone right now, and then open it up to, because it'd be nice in a sense, take that tablet size and somehow be able to put it as your car or something's infotainment system.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Like a Tesla tablet in a sense.
Yeah, have a dock in your car that you would dock your phone onto.
Yeah,
that's actually a really good idea.
Like there Android Auto, boom.
Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't even think of that. I remember reading on people using iPads as their main stereo dock in their car, or their head unit in their car, and that's interesting. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I would say, does PopSocket do that? Just kidding.
They do make pop socket vent things, Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So, but speaking of the future and all that stuff, this product, the Analog Pocket, it's actually going to come out August 3rd. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, I should say
that's pre-order.
Pre-order, yeah, my bad. May 2021, hopefully. As long as everything.
Bendy price.
Goes. Yeah, what do we got? $200 for pre-order?
Yeah. Does that come with the dock?
$199.
Does that come with the dock, or is that just the Analog Pocket?
I don't believe. I think the dock is separate. I want to say. The Analog dock, $100.
So $300 if you want it in total, like with the charging dock and everything.
Yeah.
Does this dock do more than that though? I believe.
Support up to 4 controllers at once, wired or Bluetooth. I think that's about it. If you want to play, more with more people in a sense.
But the capabilities of this Analog Pocket are insane. Like it is the ultimate emulation machine.
Yeah.
NES, SNES, Sega, I believe, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advanced. Like this is awesome.
It's got them all. That's if you have the cartridges, right? There's nothing digital on this, right?
Yeah, you need you can get adapters for it as well.
Okay.
To play other game consoles. I was actually watching a video from Spawnwave. If you're ever curious on gaming news, check him out. He's pretty awesome. But he went over this in detail, and I was excited after watching that.
Nice. And then looks like at the bottom here we got a 4,300 milliamp hour battery, so it's going to offer 6 and 10 hours of playtime.
That's more than like my Pixel.
I know, right?
That's sad.
I say battery life is a little bit better too. So yeah, that's freaking awesome.
It's $200 gorgeous looking.
How much was the Game Boy when it first came out?
I think it was only like $80.
Was it 80? Let's say let's get some searching going on that one just to see.
Oh no. Well, I don't know. Hold on.
No, you're good. I was gonna say what those are some clean colors. A little white and black. Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, they look super clean. Oh, handheld. Yeah, it was $90. Game Boy released July 1989. $90. But the Game Boy Color came out at $70.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, a little bit more expensive with
but it does a lot more
and all that stuff. Yes, it does play all those games like you were mentioning, original NES, all that good stuff.
And that dock allows it to connect to your TV too.
Yes, which is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Such a clean looking device. If I end up with an extra $200, I'll probably. That's not going to happen though.
It is very clean. How do you know what button to hit? Hopefully, there's no tutorials or something like that because there's no letters. Your typical.
Hopefully, it's just like an Xbox controller.
I would think so. We're gonna find out, I guess, when these videos get posted.
Switch is backwards. Like A is where B is, and
yeah.
It annoys me.
Who knows? But yeah, speaking of stuff going on your TV. We got Fox Sports using virtual fans. Actually created in Unreal Engine, which I don't think this article at least mentions which Unreal Engine, if it's the new one or anything like that. So I'll just play this in the background in case anyone's unfamiliar with it.
Oh, the video?
So basically you got everyone, it's an empty stadium with, these times that we're going through. And they're just populating them with virtual fans, which... Okay, that's fine for TV, just so you're used to it, I guess. Mm-hmm. Which is okay for watching. Like, I don't know why it matters, all this other stuff. And then it's not in this article, but I know in NBA they're kind of doing the same thing where someone takes a webcam like we are, and you're sitting, I guess, courtside kind of thing. And they have moderators, all that stuff, so you're not doing offensive things in the webcam, obviously. My biggest thing, and I'm kind of surprised it hasn't taken off unless I'm just being naive about it, using a VR headset, whether it be the PlayStation VR all the way up to like the Vive or anything like that, and using it for concerts.
Immersing yourself?
And concerts, and actually sitting, like having just a camera they could have and charge you pay-per-view money or something like that, or normal ticket money, and having you basically sit courtside without being there in a sense. Like you're in the comfort of your home. you grab whatever, use the restroom whenever kind of thing without the crowd around you, but you're, again, getting immersed by all that stuff. You could hear it, you're just not physically there, which I could almost see that being, some people would love that.
I believe they actually do have concerts in VR.
Do they? Okay.
It's
like up close and personal kind of thing, like your front row.
VR live concert events.
Okay, that's smart.
But I don't know about not games, but sports. I don't know about sports.
Yeah, I feel like most people, diehards and that stuff, they're gonna want to be there. They're gonna want to, smell the smell of that stuff. Yeah, all that good stuff. But for anyone that might just want, I want to watch courtside and I want to spend, pay-per-view money because I'm already doing it in a sense, like UFC or something, and put yourself ringside in that sense and just be there and seeing it and, moving around a little bit as much as you could. I think that'd actually be kind of cool. Besides just watching it on a flat TV, personally.
I'm just curious, why are they doing this, though? Why are they filling the stadium with virtual
I don't know. I think it's just, for the most part, it's for our own... Yeah, looks. And then not only that, but for the viewer at home, making it feel less weird.
Comfort?
Yeah.
I almost feel less comfortable knowing that it's just a bunch of
it looks like people. A video game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool that we can do that, though. It definitely is.
Because they even pump in the audio and that stuff, they say.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of, I don't know, that's just kind of weird, personally.
But... I mean, whatever. Like, we'll see how this goes.
I'm curious if eventually they'll get maybe caught down the road using this stuff to make it look like, oh yeah, this is a sold out event, and then ends up being, only 80% or so sold out. But.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So they could end up like,
making it look a bigger event.
Some shady stuff.
Yeah, making it look like a bigger event than actually what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's cool though that we're able to do that, and it actually does look pretty good. I mean, in the video at least.
That doesn't look bad. It looks like you're playing a PS2 game kind of crowd or something. But yeah, well, at least it's something, I guess, in this time.
Yeah.
So, but speaking of the future, yeah. So looks like we got a patent that they're going to use bone conduction to improve their audio. It states AirPods in this article. And then we can scroll down here and we'll see what it wants to do exactly. So bone conduction, if you're not familiar, is basically taking the vibration of a sound and vibrating against the bone instead. And you'll be able to hear your music that way while also being able to hear outside sources. So
I've never personally tried it, but I've heard good things.
I've heard good things. You're going to get a lot of, at least what's out there today, you might get some noise bleed because it is vibrating outside of your ears.
And it's right in front of your ear, correct? It's like right here in your temple.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So there's a patent for those, and this article is just stating, how they could use that to future AirPods and all that stuff. But I kind of think where it's sitting on this drawing and that stuff. Are you familiar with the Bose sunglasses?
Yeah, the sunglasses that play audio, or their bone conduction audio.
Exactly, yeah. So
I actually wanted a pair of those, but...
Yeah, well, they're like 300... Are they 300? They're pretty expensive. But I personally think that, yes, these might also go in future AirPods and all that stuff, but I actually think this technology we might see maybe first in Apple glasses, or whatever they decide to call it.
So are we talking smart glasses, or are you just talking sunglasses?
I'm talking smart glasses, because rumor has it that Apple also wants to release an AR version of some glasses. So that's rumored to be in the works. So I could see this bone conduction, because Bose has, an actual pair out there, that this could be, maybe it's in both, we never know.
Yep.
But I see this maybe being in the glasses first. But if it's not in the glasses first, they're going to definitely use all that data that they got from the AirPods using them in the glasses.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can't even tell you how badly I wanted Google glasses to take off. I wanted a pair so bad. But I believe they're still working on them, but they're not very far.
Yeah. But Yeah, so that basically wraps it up for this week in tech.
Mm-hmm.
Got our top 5 tech news this week.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you. Biggest supporters, always thank you.
Yep. And hit that like and subscribe button for us.
Yeah, so if you want to stay updated on the most important tech news going around for the week, you know where to find it. So.
Yep. Oh, and always leave some comments down below on ways that we can improve, as well as if you have any questions on anything, or if you guys want us to cover anything. So.
Yeah, join that conversation down below. 4A, you're probably tired of us talking about it, all that good stuff. Fox Sports, do you even care about sports? It's a tech podcast. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. All that good stuff. Let us know down in the comments. So, other than that,
see you guys next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.